seconds to go, and then we'll knock out some demos. I got Jason warming up.
Yeah.
I got Jason out here. Welcome to Orangetheory here. Special time today, very special time today. I'm very excited. We're doing 5 more burpees every round. Full burpee is going to include your push-up and the jump alternating here. Run up, going place back. Questions before we go? You guys ready? Alright, try to get back to base pace. Yes, rowers, we start your 317 meters and lay on 5 burpees before moving on to your next exercise. I'll give my tread some time at base. We're gonna go back to base for a little bit, and then we'll start that first interval.
Let's do it. Being on some shit. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They ain't do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
Passing out some wipes right now, keeping it clean, making sure our time is right. I've got 15 more seconds on that interval. Alright, you're ready for that. You back down 1% better. 3, 2, push pace. Now, 1% better. Power 6 or greater. Just 30 seconds. We have 2 minutes. Rowers and waivers stay strong. 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1. 3 miles an hour walking recovery. Waiver rowers finish up. And shut it down. Dang. Any other personal records today? Got a mouse? Yeah? Oh, nice, Jennifer. There you go, Patrick. More opportunities coming your way. 10 seconds. Stay strong. 3, 2, 1. 3 miles an hour walking recovery. Run it down. Yes. Waiver rowers finish up. Shut it down. That's gonna close out our Saturday afternoon strike workouts. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get some legs coming around and start a cool down process. I'll take you through some stretches. And then we have a little bit of celebration activities out in the lobby. So we just finished that class. I'm trying to gather us for a picture, and you're gonna take it.
And then we got you a cake.
Classy, love it.
Yeah. I will say that my coaching goal has always been to have fun at Orangetheory, so my style has always been to have fun, have a good time. But I'll say that as much as people tell me that I've changed their lives, you guys changed my lives too. Thank you.
Changing lives.
Cheers. 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 I was like, I need a drink.
Came to say congrats.
Thanks, Benny. We've been around a while.
Thanks for everything. Hold on, wait. You promised. There we go. Love it.
Going to Vegas.
Love it. We're going to Vegas.
So you're one of the very first people that I met here. I think my very second class was with you, and it's been a ride ever since. I love the sense we've gotten to chat outside of the various different events, the stair climbs, the other events that you've invited me to, and even having a couple of random drinks out and conversations and good times in the classes. You've kept it light, you've kept it fun, you pushed me. A couple of times we've come up with like surreptitiously flipped the treadmill speed up on me and little bits like that. I've always really appreciated it and had a good time. And I'm glad you're still here. Congratulations, and I hope however many more 1,000 more classes you want, let's do it.
Thanks, Michael.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. One of the ways Andrea's inspired me is definitely through his playlist and his music. A lot of people give him shit for it, but I actually find it really inspiring because he always knows exactly what song to play when the all-out hits. You just want to push it up a little bit more.
It really sucks getting up at 5 in the morning to be here for 5:30 class, but there's no one else I'd rather sweat with bedhead on and pour hair product in my hair from yesterday than Dre's class in the morning, so that's inspiring.
I remember about a year ago when we used to do more of the competitions, and there was a competition to hold a plank as long as you could, and that was when I figured out that I could hold a plank for 8.5 minutes, and that was awesome. Like, I had no idea I could do that, and I'm sure I wouldn't have been able to do it without the help of Orangetheory.
That's awesome. Honestly, I don't think I could do an 8-minute plank.
It was really hard. Like, it got to the point where I was kind of like, I feel like I'm gonna die, but I can do it.
Super shaken.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, for me,
I came to one of your classes as Angela's guest back in October, and came to your class, and just the energy from the class, the enthusiasm, I felt at some point I need to come back and actually start doing this. So I put it off for a few months, but always was drawn back to just the energy of the class. It's been a good time.
I started coming to Orangetheory like a year ago, and I remember you were one of the first trainers I went to, and I didn't know how to do anything, and you were really nice and really encouraging, and that was really inspiring, and it's kept me coming back.
So back in November, I wasn't very strong in rowing, even though my entire family is big on ergs and rowing on the water, and I took your November class, and it has fundamentally changed how I row. I have hit PRs, and one class you rowed next to me, and it was just fantastic. Rowing is my favorite spot here.
I love hearing that.
Every time you come into the Orangetheory room, you always feel the energy. Like today, he's wearing a green boa. I mean, who can't like someone in a green boa? It's inspiring. Thank you for everything you guys do.
I just kind of woke up one morning and I was tired of feeling the way I was feeling, and it kind of like came in sync with the same timing as the transformation challenge, and it was a great opportunity to kick it in gear. Open your mind. Don't close your mind.
The work schedules are crazy, and you just have to dedicate the time. It's not the easiest, and waking up at 4 in the morning is definitely not my favorite thing to do, but you know, you just have to make it work. And a big inspiration for me actually is like Jack's challenge, because I mean, he's just so dedicated, and it's one of those things where it's easy for me just to hit the snooze button, like, and I can take the class. But just seeing someone put forth the effort is really inspiring, so there are no excuses, and it's kind of lame. And also, summer's coming up, and the gaze onto that will be judgmental, so you gotta make sure you fit into your medium shirts.
Rowing wasn't my strength for a long time, and it really pushed me to change my technique, change my form, and then I started seeing the results. And it still was a little tough, but after about, I'd say there was one time in particular, I think you sat next to me on the rower. It kind of challenged me, and that really pushed me. And I saw the results on the rower, and I was like, oh my god, I can do this. So now my rowing is like pretty top. You know, it's pretty good. I'm always like right there in the lower ends of whenever we do like the 100 and 200 meter rows.
So what I noticed about you is that you're always using the heavy dumbbells, but then when I saw your watts in the rower, I was thinking, okay, there's lots of opportunity here.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it had to do with technique, and it had to do with just me pushing myself. So I think having you like be there and just, you know, constantly on me, you know, not just walking by, but actually looking and seeing, oh, why are your watts so low, man? Come on. And so yeah, that really did help. Those first 2 classes I had when you did push my treadmill up, and I was just like, Jesus, leave me alone. But then when I was looking at classes to take, I always was looking for your class. Like, oh man, you know, that really did push me. I need to go back to there and do another Dre class. What's up?
Andre inspired me as I think back of the 2.5 years I worked with him. Every time that we interacted, any physical activity event, Andre was there. Any charitable event we did at Orangetheory, Andre was there and part of it. From the weight loss challenge to the running events on the treadmills. He was part of the championship winning dry team. Don't forget that moment. Flashback, a picture right there. I passed him in the streets when I'm coming up the hill to Capitol Hill to go to work. He's walking down it, usually with his weighted vest on. You know which one I'm talking about. He walks the walk. He doesn't have to be the loudest person in the room for you to know that he's one of the strongest people in the room. Follow him. Check out his classes always. Congratulations. Andre 3000.
You were the first coach whose class I took, or you were one of the first ones, and I also got to do my like nutritional training with you, and so that really kickstarted a lot of the training journey, because when we had that nutritional conversation, it made me think about fitness in a whole different, more holistic way, and we also kind of talked a lot about how I could adjust food and how that played into my workouts. And so that kind of really changed how I looked at everything and really kicked it off. And then in all your classes when we'd work out, you could kind of tell when I was at that point where I probably could push a little bit more, but I was still being tentative. So you'd always encourage me to make that jump at just the right time so that I kept making leaps and bounds of progress and kept going. So it's been awesome taking classes with you.
So I'll preface this by saying that refined sugar leads to cardiovascular disease. But if you exercise, then you need more carbohydrates in your life, and it can balance out the effects. Let's cut this cake! Let's cut the cake! Yeah! 3,000 classes! 3,000 classes here at the Capitol Hill studio. We just celebrated, I had my 3,000th class this week here at the Capitol Hill studio, Orangetheory. Wow, we had a great turnout. A lot of people come celebrate me, and I appreciate all of you for showing up. That's amazing, the value of hard work. And I also feel like I've gained a lot of respect over the years, and not just from other people, but I've gained respect for myself. And I think that's been probably one of the hugest aspects of working here at Orangetheory. I feel like I've touched a lot of lives, and I feel like a lot of people have changed my life, and I really appreciate that. Don't feel like you have to have your best day every day. Just show up. Just show up. I think as long as you just show up, you show up for yourself, and you show up for other people, then good things can happen. And I don't think it's about always having the best outcome, but I feel like it's taking action that matters the most. As long as you're continually taking action, taking steps for something, that thing that matters most, I think that's what's most important. The outcome sometimes is out of your control. Sometimes the outcome is simply out of your control. You cannot control what's going to happen. But what you can do is you can control your behavior, hopefully in some ways, and you can control your effort. And as long as you're giving effort and taking action, then I feel like that's respecting yourself. I also want to thank everybody for people showing up today. I also want to thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, and more videos soon. Thanks again. Dre Fitness out!
Alright, hit the subscribe button like Andre hits your speed button. Oh, that was it.